Ursula Levy, RCN Colombia. Glenn Close, Neve Sultan, welcome to Colombia, welcome to RCN. I'm guessing in order to do this show, you had to do lots of research on Iran, Tehran, the Islam, and I'm wondering what you learned that has caught your attention the most, that has fascinated you the most.
Oh, I learned a lot. I learned that this is the most basic of all, that Iranians are not Arabs, that they're very different, that there's a big, very long historic connection between Israelis, between Jews and Iranians. I read history, and I've read some beautiful books written by Iranian women about what it was like to live in Iran during the time, before Tehran, before our series. And it was very informative.
I was really excited to find out the huge love that Iranians have for their own culture, and the loyalty they have for their own culture and their country, and how they're homesick.
This is a question for Glenn. Glenn, what made you Miss Close, actually? What made you decide you wanted to take this role?
It came out of the blue, which is always wonderful, not something you could predict. And I watched the season one. I thought it was incredibly good. And then the character represented a character like I'd never played before, which is for me hugely enticing. And I always want to go into new territory. And I also wanted to be part of this movement, I think, with Apple TV Plus, to find brilliant shows in other countries that are not necessarily English speaking and give them a global platform. I wanted to be part of that.
What have you learned from your characters?
Oh, wow, that's a question.
Well, I mean, you can ask yourself, and I don't think it's possible to answer unless you go through it, and you hope you don't go through it, but to what extent would I go for my country, for love of my country and love of my people? It's a universal question.
Yeah, it is. I think that both me and Tamar, we follow our instincts, but both of us should really learn how to be more patient and also less impulsive. I feel like both of us want everything to happen now and immediately, and that's something that I learned on Tamar, and then I realized it's also like I can learn it on myself. So that's something that I was thinking about since I was since I was portraying Tamar.
Well, Neve, you are part of a new generation. Glenn, you are a legend. And this is a show run by powerful women. Do you feel the world of entertainment has changed for the better for women?
Definitely. I think there's still progress to be made, but I think women are making huge strides, both behind the camera, in front of the camera, writing, producing. We have 2 women producers on this. The 2 main producers, Dana and her partner, originated the show. It was started by a woman who fought for it. And I feel very empowered by stories like this, and know that there's an infinite amount of wonderful stories to tell about women.
I'm proud. Sorry.
Go ahead.
All I can say is that I'm proud of being part of this process. And honestly, being on set just felt really, really natural to me. Being on the set with all these great, beautiful, powerful women felt just natural and exactly the way it should be. So,
Neve, Glenn Close, thank you so much for being with us in Colombia. Thank you so much for being with us in RCN. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.